in Sweden is nicely out of their zone. They're so, I love using Kevin Sawyer's word, connected, and you see that everywhere with this Swedish squad. Penalty upcoming here.
Tom Willander was taken down, tripping.
So for Germany, one of the things you got to be really careful with is those types of penalties in the offensive zone. There's going to be times when you have to take a penalty where there's a scoring chance, but in those spots, you know, you want to forecheck, you want to be aggressive, but when you get on the wrong side, just try to pull out as best as you can in terms of not getting your stick in there, not, you know, an arm in there, because now the Swedes' very dangerous power play goes to work.
The number 2 power play in the tournament. Unger Sorum shoots. That was blocked in front. Good position by Bosecker. He got in the lane. And Germany, the worst penalty kill in the tournament, so we'll see if Sweden can capitalize here early. Willander throws it across. Otto Stenberg delays, shoots. And the shot up high, handled by Pertu.
Really good save by Pertu. Stenberg can shoot the puck. It explodes off his stick.
Sweden 5 for 13 on the power play coming into this final game in group play. They've been perfect thus far. Wahlberg will dump it off. Unger Sorum maneuvers, works it down low. Gets it back. Unger Sorum sends it cross ice. Stenberg, wrist shot. Blocked in front, rebound, and that was whistled just wide of Pertu. Unger Sorum, he takes the body check from Fuchs. Willander trying to jam it back in. Bouncing puck. Dribble to the line, not out. Willander just held the zone. Pass in front for Wahlberg. In his skates, trying to find it. Germany on the puck, and down the ice it goes.
Pretty good eye hand at the blue line by Tom Willander, keeping the puck in the offensive zone.
Sandy Pellikka cruising into the zone. Spinoka fell. Sandy Pellikka winds it up. Gets the pass back from Forsfall. Saucer to Lindstein. Lindstein, Sandy Pellikka. Wrist shot into the crest. Nico Pertu. 22 seconds remaining in the minor penalty.
Otto Stenberg, he's got a real quick release and a very heavy shot. And he gets a good look here, but Pertu gets himself into a really good position, doesn't open up, and shuts down that short side. Really good goaltending here. Stenberg can pick his spots. We've seen him do that to this point in the tournament.
Stenberg, one of the returning players, looking for back-to-back gold, was on the team last year. Final stages of this power play here for Sweden. Forsfall. Nord keeps it moving. Lindstein, one-time drive. That was a good block in sight by Linus Brandl, and he'll clear. Skating after it is Yakolev. Yakolev can have some more time. That's going to do it. So Germany back to full strength, 5-on-5. And some good confidence early here for Germany as Mueller over the line. He'll dump it in. Forsfall chips it into the corner. Koskandinski tries to play it up the wall. Sump there. Forsfall to the line and shift to center ice. Julius Sump. The pass to Jonas Mueller. Puck in Sweden territory. The backhand down the ice picked off by Schreiner. Kangas, though, he steals, shoots it in, and goes to work on offense. Bosecker starting a play in his own zone. Vincents. He'll delay and skated out of his zone. Vincents, the backhand flip. Didn't get the red line, though, and that'll be icing against Germany.
You know, you lose a top defense. There's Trotman getting his hand looked at. That's not a good look. And looking at the distress on Trotman's face, he's a player they count on to play big minutes and carry a lot of significant plays. So hopefully he's going to be okay. And
Bergstrom shot, hit a body in front, never got through to Pertu. Landed on the puck, shoots it back in. Pertu He'll play it over to Jonas Mueller. And Trautmann's a guy who plays big minutes for Germany. The captain obviously will be sorely missed if he is on that bench for a long period of time. As we await our first goal here in Oshawa on this Tuesday afternoon.
Hockey fans, get your Hockey Canada gear at shop.hockeycanada.ca. The official online store of Hockey Canada and the largest selection of Hockey Canada gear anywhere. Get jerseys, men's and women's tees, hoodies, headwear, and more. Don't miss out. Shop now and get today's special offer. Shop.hockeycanada.ca, a Fanatics experience.
With Insalatissime Rio Mare, eating well Italian style is easy. Prime quality Rio Mare tuna, selected legumes and vegetables, many delicious recipes to enjoy anywhere. Insalatissime Rio Mare, real Italian taste.
66, 67.
These burgers are exactly the same.
But this order costs more. One more time. What did you do?
Welcome back to Oshawa. Our first game on the docket, Germany-Sweden later on. Huge one for Canada versus Czechia. Canada trying to wrap up second in group play. And Etienne Morin will join the team. The young defenseman out of the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League out of Moncton had a 72-point season as Quentin Burns, unfortunately, was injured in Canada's last game, so he is done for the tournament. So Morin will join the team, ranked 19th by NHL Central Scouting for North American skaters. Germany able to control the puck. Bicker spinning away from Sandin Pellikka. Bouncing puck in the slot. Pull backhand try just wide. As Elias Pohl, the best look for Germany so far in this game. Mayer at center ice. Back to Pohl. Pohl finds it, brings it in. And then it's jammed back to center. Germany will reset one more time. 38 minutes gone in this first period. Pohl the touch, works it in. Lone man in is Linus Brandl. One of the offensive weapons for Germany in this tournament. Brandl has the puck stripped, taken away by Tom Willander. Pedersen, now flip to space for Stallberg. And Panoha, good job to take it away. Norwin Panoha, wrist shot, and just wide as Panoha trying to get one by Melkortia. Unger Sorum. 1-on-3 the other way. His teammates changing behind him. Unger Sorum delays towards the net, looking for that tip in front. As David Enstrom was cruising towards the crease area.
Germany ends up with a chance. Elias Pohl on the backhand just whips it, and he just whips it wide on the glove side of Thielen. Just a really good play. I mean, I was looking right down the blue line. That was offside. And the linesman hesitated. He knew, and then he waved it off. But, you know, if it would have led to anything, you can challenge for offside. I think it would have been a successful challenge.
Ruckdasher off the draw, on the move for Germany. He'll work it in. Thielen out to play it. Bosecker gets it in the corner. Jams the goal line for Fox. Fox and Schreiner trying to free it for Germany. Landon curls around and works it back to his defensive partner, Arvid Bjorkstrom. Landon gets it back for Unger Sorum. Trying to help out, but he turns it over. Schreiner, that shot off the stick, and that'll be out of play.
Well, here in Oshawa, we got a World Championship under-18 tourney going on, and the kids from the area piled in here, and they're excited. The parking lot was full, and, you know, long lines to the concession stand, so it was great to expose the young kids to high-level hockey.
Raiffeisen Arena holds around 5,000. Very packed here for this Tuesday afternoon game. Forsfall almost sprung in. Comes right to Perritu. He'll play it into the corner. Forsfall again. Swing and a miss. Couldn't get the shot away, but he's back on the puck as Yakolev got in his way. Backhanded in by Dower Nielsen. Nice to see Trautmann back on the ice. Edwin Trautmann, you saw him getting that hand iced, and He's back in the competition here for his team. Flip to space for Wahlberg. As Wahlberg gets there first. Little poke check with a stick out of his hands by Pertu. Pertu without a stick, and Germany, aware of that, will control and try to work it up ice, and they will. As Fischer works it in. Pertu out of his net and back in it now with his stick as Wahlberg advancing play. Wahlberg dancing in with Zether and Nord. Wahlberg. Willander. He'll walk it in front for Zether. Pass was in his skates, though. It was a good play, but the pass not on the tape. Wahlberg back in his own zone. Panoha out of the line. He lost it. Zether in transition. In comes Zether. Try to work it across. He was checked up. Nord has it, but Kangas going to the net. Noel Nord up top. Landon shoots. That was deflected high and out of play. They're at Right Bison Arena.
We're 10 minutes into this first period, and Germany played the late game on Monday. Obviously, they're up 4-2, 4-4 late, and then a penalty call that led to the winning goal for Slovakia. Sort of had to turn around this quickly against a really good and rested Sweden team. I think they can feel really positive about their first 10 minutes here. They've been quick, fast. Had to kill a penalty, and Sweden didn't really have very much going on that power play.
Landed at the point. Delays. He'll shoot it into the corner. Bosecker. Couldn't control the puck. Sent right in front of the tip. Just wide Kangas on the feed from Nord. Landon back in his own zone. Sent up quickly for Zether. He'll tap it in. Well, Nord into the corner. Contact on Munzenberger. Kangas now battling for the puck. Kangas chips in the corner. There's Mueller. And they'll start to play up ice. Mueller gets it back. Germany just stays on side. Weak shot. And an easy stick save for Salin. Sweden coming in numbers. 2-on-2. Kangas. Nord. Wrist shot. Bit of a knuckleball handled by Pertu. Sandy Pellica, look out. He lost the puck. Potential breakaway. It's a 2-on-1. Rudge tackle, and good job as Stallberg got back and interrupted that play just enough. No clean shot available. Stallberg on the move now. Quickly to offense. Return feed. Couldn't get it to Stallberg. Willie Johansson and Stallberg, a good look there.
On that play there, though, Johansson's got to shoot the puck. He's delivered, he's got the angle there, and he tries to pass it back. Look for the rebound, look for the shot.
Kostadinsky in the battle. It's won by Germany. Trying to wrap it in front was Ruckdashkel. In comes Mayer into the corner. Sweden able to control out of the ruckus. Willander controls the puck in his own zone. Kostadinsky up that left side. Chipped in front for Pedersen, just out of his reach. Enstrom walks it into the forehand. Did everything but get the shot away. A good push there. Hugo Pedersen, then the net off the moorings for a stoppage. As the net off behind Nico Pertu. 0-0 game here in Oshawa.
Join the fans of Canada's game across the country and around the world and be a Hockey Canada insider. Receive news and features about Team Canada, events, promotions, and much more. Sign up at hockeycanada.ca/insider.
Engineers don't just build things. They build solutions to make our world better. From designing treatments that give hope to those facing disease, to smarter cities that help keep our loved ones safe. They build new ways to harness renewable energy to create a better tomorrow. And they make today brighter by sparking the confidence of a young child. Because that's what engineers do. They build hope for a better future for us all. Canada's engineers, building tomorrows.
I'm not going in there.
There must be fleas, ticks,
and mosquitoes.
Hey, Raj.
Whoa.
No need to be scared when you have Canine Advantix 2. It kills fleas, ticks, and mosquitoes, too.
So during the break, Anders Eriksson was none too happy with his group of players. He was very pointed. He was very directed. and trying to remind them, hey, you got to play a lot better than this if you expect to win. And there we go. Get after it.
You want to be playing your best hockey and elevating your game. Quarterfinals, I mean, that's a massive game. Massive game in the quarterfinals. You win that one, yeah, you're battling for a medal. You lose that quarterfinal game. Canada knows all too well, losing last year versus Finland in overtime.
Well, for Sweden, they know that this game and their quarterfinal game against Latvia isn't going to challenge them. So don't fall into bad habits as you get into the semifinal. They're going to get to the semifinal. But you need to be ready knowing that you have these two opponents that shouldn't challenge you in any significant way.
Stenberg, he lost the puck. And if you've watched in our group, and I guarantee you, USA, Finland, they've been having an eye in our group. Slovakia, Czechia, my goodness, they have played teams tough, have battled hard, and they are not an easy out at all.
Too many men on the ice for Germany is the call. Linesman on that.
So second power play, opportunity here for Sweden in this first period. 0 for 1. All right, as Vic Rutter would say, count them up.
Well, there it is. It's easy to count. There's 6 black sweaters. Yeah, you're only allowed to have 5 on there if the goalie's in the net, and the goalie was in there. So the offensive zone penalty now with too many men on the ice penalty. These are the types of penalties that can really hurt your team.
Darren Nilsson controls to Lindstein, so Sweden will set things up. Second power play opportunity here. Lindstein, wrist shot, good block in front. He gets it back, space, shoots up top, rebound Nord, and a good sprawling stop from Nico Pertu. These two dangerous blue liners for Sweden. Sandin Pellikka and Lindstein. Sandin Pellikka down low, Nord to the forehand, follow-up try. And Sweden unable to cash as the German defender picking up his stick. He had lost it. Borschwall shot. Didn't get through. Good block. Nord in the corner. Well, Nord wanted Sandin Pellikka. Hit the blocker. Pertu, who stick was just sitting in the crease. Now he picks it up.
On the penalty kill, even 5-on-5, Germany commits to blocking shots. So Sweden's going to have to be a lot better at getting pucks through, trying to hunt rebounds. So earlier on the power play, Theo Lindstein has the puck, and here's Nord just kicking it wide. That was off the rebound on the Lindstein shot. That's what they're going to have to do. Puck to the net and go there. Noel Nord and Anton Wahlberg, big bodies. They do a really good job in front of that net.
Willander to the left side. Otto Stenberg shoots it in. Unger Sorum into the corner. Mayer can't clear. Willander across for Stenberg. Stenberg, wrist shot. Again, good block. Trotman paid the price that time, blocking that. Willander works it back into the corner. Wrist shot, Wahlberg. And Pertu got a piece. Unger Sorum. Again, works it down low. Wahlberg sparked right in front. Unger Sorum. Willander, shot, glove, stop. Might have been going wide, but Pertu gloved it down anyways with 30 seconds left at a minor penalty.
A slow power play is an ineffective power play, and things just aren't happening fast enough for the Swedes. And, the Germans are able to get a lot of shot blocks. That's a save where Pertu just picks it out. Almost just over 14 minutes into this first period. Sweden hasn't been very crisp.
Panoha in the corner. Wahlberg steals. Wanted Enstrom. Bounced over his stick and finally the clear by Timo Rukdaschel. Tom Willander, a little bit of a burst of speed. He'll drop it back. Unger Sorum. 10 seconds left in the penalty. Unger Sorum at the goal line. Brings it around the net. Unger Sorum. Stenberg Then he lost the puck. Stenberg's got to get back as Rukdaschel trying to break in shorthanded. And another kill for Germany. So back to even strength, and Sweden 0 for 2 on the power play. Here's Willander at the point towards the net. Wanted the tip. Backhand try, and Stenberg didn't miss by much glove side. Stenberg. Lindstein wanted the pass. Stenberg. Up top, Wahlberg. Wahlberg for Stenberg. Willander. Towards the net, off a stick, and it deflected high over the net. Under 5 minutes to go here in this first period. Nice stick moves in tight. Enstrom the shot. Rebound. Early whistle. That puck was available as Unger Soren. He was digging for it, but nothing to beat Nico Pertu yet in this game.
Rated M for mature.
Ah, would you look at that? Los Angeles. City of dead dreams. Dead ends. And the dead.
Could have been a lot worse.
If you own an RV, you could be making thousands of dollars every month by renting it out on RVZ.com. While your renters are making memories, you're making money. If you're not using it, RVZ it. Go to RVZ.com today.
Take a little time for the child within you. Don't be afraid to be young and free. Lock to the locks and throw away the keys and take off your shoes and socks and run.
Stenberg had a glorious chance, and the quick hands in tight. He picks up this puck and then quickly onto the backhand and up under the bar and just misses that close to it. And you know, Pertu goes down. You can see him drop, and that opens up the top of the net. And Stenberg isn't able to just get it under the bar, but a very dangerous player with a great scoring chance.
2 goals in 6 games last year, winning the gold medal. As Stenberg ranked 6th by NHL Central Scouting for international skaters coming to this year's draft in Nashville. Here's Hurtig. His shot hit Yakovlev. Puck into the corner, under 5 to go here in this first period. Kangas trying to create some space. Puck's out of the net. There's Jakub Sagadin. Kangas controls for Sweden. The big man, Kostadinsky, gets it down low. Sagadin maneuvering below the goal line. Zether, Sagadin, and 3 German players, 1 puck. Played near wall, chipped in by Hurtig. Mueller behind the net. He'll backhand it for Fischer. Fischer, the chip for Yakovlev. He's one-on-one in the corner with Hurtig. Yakovlev drives play.
What a great read by Hurtig, though. He read that all the way from the offensive zone blue line.
Sagadin on the puck up for Landon. Landon, wrist shot through a screen. That's a good save from Nico Pertu. From our angle, we saw that, and there was a lot of bodies in front of him.
Well, we've seen Axel Landon play very physical. This is a good little play. He gives himself some room, shifting to his right and getting that puck through. It is a very good save by Pertu.
David Enstrom on the drop for Sweden. Comes back to Paul Meyer. Boom. At the right side, little flip for Bicker. Bicker on the move with Brandel. Brandel trying to dig it free. Bicker, Brandel. Can't win that puck battle. Cleaned up by Bjorkstrom. Up the left side for Stenberg. Sweden gets back on side, but Germany controls. Bicker for Puhl. Puhl, wrist shot, and an easy save from Thielen. Otto Stenberg with Stallberg and Enstrom. Stenberg across Enstrom, and he couldn't settle down the puck. Enstrom up top. That drive was blocked as Lindstein let it go. Stallberg had Stenberg in front, couldn't win that puck battle. He goes back to work. Germany trying to jam it out of their own zone. A lot of skates and sticks right on that blue line. And finally, the puck is poked free. Out of the fray, it was Stenberg trying to drive play towards Bertu. Wahlberg, good physical play. Wahlberg is starting to battle for the puck, and he does. He wins the battle. Lindstein for Sandy Pellica. Sandy Pellica, wrister, deflected twice, never got through. Sandy Pellica again. He'll circle around. Sandy Pellica shoots it in for Forshfall. Zeb Forshfall, who has 5 points in the tournament. Forshfall, side of the net. Forshfall, he'll delay. Sandy Pellica. Sagadin, wrist shot, blocked by Meyer. Sagadin back on the puck. Sagadin maneuvers. Sandy Pellica throws it on net. Hit the German player up high in the chest. That was Paul Meyer, and it's down the ice. Under 2 minutes to go in this first period. 0-0 hockey game. Paul Vincents couldn't clear. It's popped in front. Puck available as Sagadin was on a knee. Johansson there to help. Johansson, Pettersson, and he fanned on the shot. Sagadin, contact in the corner. Sumpf trying to chip it away from Johansson. Kuhnhauser in the corner with his fellow Germans trying to clear. Pettersson. Final minute here in Ajoie. 0-0 score. Paul Vincents up that right wing. Sumpf chips it to Vincents in the corner. Vincents, he lost it as he was checked by Willander. Willander for Stenberg has Pettersson going to the net. Otto Stenberg for Pettersson. Pettersson circles around, shoots it back in deep for Otto Stenberg. Enstrom, he wants that pass. Stenberg's on the puck. 20 seconds left. Pass in front right to Fox, and he'll clear it out of harm's way. Vincents played it back into his own zone, and Sweden was trying to jump on it as Panoha picks it up. That goes off a Swedish stick, so play available for Germany. There's a few seconds remaining. So through 20 minutes of play, our final day of group play, we still, Craig, await our first goal.
Big applause for Germany here. Good, strong first period.
The goalies, Nico Pertu and Melker Thielen, doing their thing as they've kept it 0-0. Our intermission is coming up next as we step aside from Ajoie. Laura Dyken, Dave Reed doing a wonderful job this tournament. They got you covered next.
Can do this.
Luxury that lets you feel infinitely you.
The latest chapter in the history of women's sports, the debut of the WNBA.
The first ever WNBA All-Star game. What's he gonna do? She does it! For the first time in WNBA history!
Absolutely! There's number 1,000 in her WNBA career.
Oh, did you see that guy?
Yeah, I see him right there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, good shot. Pizza's here.
Wow, that was fast. So good.
I love a crispy crust.
On the cheese. Where did you say it was from again? No way. So good. Open that back up.
Get 7-Eleven delivered fast or order ahead for pickup 24/7.
Hi, I'm Dan McKinley from Sleep Country here in our Innovation Center with a real game changer, our lifestyle adjustable bases. We know your bedroom has become central to your life, so with you in mind, we've created the largest lineup of lifestyle bases in Canada that bring together technology, luxury, and comfort. Now you can actually customize how you sleep using remote control for limitless head and foot positions. You can also enjoy built-in massage features, an app for your phone, under-bed lighting, alarm settings, and USB ports for charging your devices, and so much more. For a limited time, when you buy any lifestyle adjustable base at Sleep Country, you'll get 15% back on a promo card. That's a value of up to $1,200. Choose from a selection of our many models, and they're all in stock and ready for fast delivery. Hurry, shop with one of our sleep experts in-store or online today and start sleeping better now. Sleep well, stay well. Sleep Country.
Tim Hortons is great if I want something quick and tasty.
On the go? Go for Tim's new savory pastries. They're freshly baked throughout the day, flaky, creamy, and served warm.
This could be my new favorite snack.
Available in herb and garlic and jalapeno. Now served warm.
Be safe out there.
Two Rookie Tuesday on CTV is now Too Good Tuesday.
Wow.
With two more top dramas joining the lineup.
Anybody ever seen anything like this?
The crew on 911 Lone Star. And that dapper detective, Will Trent.
As you can see, I'm overjoyed about it.
The Rookie.
Right.
911 Lone Star.
Let's get to work.
The Rookie Feds.
This is a matter of life or death.
Will Trent.
Boom.
Tuesdays are too good. Tonight on CTV.
Big games still to come here on the final day of the preliminary round. Czechia versus Canada. We know both of these teams are already through to the quarterfinals. It's all about positioning in the group. Our coverage begins at 12:30 Eastern, 9:30 a.m. Pacific. Meanwhile, Sweden and Germany, no goals to show for it after that first period. Let's hear from the captain now, Otto Stenberg, with our Brian Mudryk.
Auto shots 10-4 for your side, Sweden, in that first period, but no goals as of yet. How do you hope to generate some more offense in the second period?
Just keep going, keep create chances, and we need to have a guy in front of the goalie so he didn't see the pucks, and try to just keep working hard and take the puck to the net.
You guys have done a nice job in group play thus far. Where is the confidence level of this team at right now?
I mean, it feels we have a really good group, and I think everybody believes on ourselves, and we have everybody's good friends with everybody, so it feels really good.
Thanks for your time. Good luck.
Thank you.
So we know these two teams locked into their spots. Germany will be playing in the relegation round. Sweden finishing atop the group. They will face Latvia in the quarterfinals on Thursday. So again, we mentioned the pregame about fine-tuning things. A bit of a surprise, though, that we haven't seen a goal yet, though, Dave?
Yes, I would say so. I really expected at least one goal from Sweden. I expected what we saw out of Germany, which was a good push. But Germany, you got to give them credit. Shots were 10-4. That's pretty good with two power plays against. Germany does a nice job of clogging up the neutral zone. They've got great back pressure by their forwards, which allows their D to stand up. If you're not going to be able to outskill the opposition, you better outwork the opposition. And at times, that's exactly what Germany did. Not only were they standing up in the neutral zone with great back pressure, they were able to sometimes turn this into offensive chances. They didn't get a lot of offensive chances, but they also didn't give up much through the rush, which usually Sweden creates all sorts of chances because they've got great rush. They're excellent of getting out of their zone and into the offensive zone. I give Germany lots of credit for their structure in their defensive game.
Moral victory so far through 20 minutes for Germany. The tournament hasn't gone according to plan for the Germans at all. Scoring has been a major issue. They've scored 5 goals. 4 of them came in their last game against Slovakia, but they did have some chances there in that first game.
Yeah, we're going to talk all Germany in this intermission because Germany was the team in my mind that I thought played above what we expected, and Sweden played below. So let's look at what Germany does. They had a great job. This is Bicker. We talked about Kevin Bicker at the start. He was all over the ice, killing penalties. Didn't see him on the power play, but we will. He's got great speed and quickness. They get opportunities. They've got to think, get to the net. This situation, Mario Munzenberger, you've got to think, shoot. Craig talked about it through the broadcast. You've got to think, shoot the puck. You know you're going to have limited opportunities to get scoring chances. You know you're going to have limited opportunities when it's an outnumbered situation against Sweden. Put the puck to the net. Try to generate something off of a rebound. Maybe your shot will go in. Who knows? But everybody wants to make the fancy play. But I was really impressed with the way Germany played in that period. I thought they did a great job. And as you were watching Sweden, they picked it up as the period went along. But it's going to be difficult for Sweden, much like against Czechia, to get in front of the net. And you hear the captain talking about we need to get in front of the net to get in front of the goalie's eyes. Well, a lot of the German players are very committed to blocking shots. Even though they're going to relegation, they're building for that situation.
It's a busy day at these U18s. Final day of the preliminary round. We'll start to look ahead to Canada's game against the Czechs next.
When Arjun started learning French with Babbel, he didn't realize how much he'd be into it.
J'adore ton écharpe.
Babbel's app-based lessons, podcasts, games, and live online classes are designed to help you speak a new language and also learn about its culture, people, history, and more. With just 10 minutes of practice a day, you'll be ready for real conversations with almost anyone.
Bon appetit.
More ways to explore, more ways to learn. Get the app now or go to Babbel.com.
Oh, how did your doctor's appointment go, by the way? Did you ask about Rybelsus?
Actually, I'm seeing my doctor later today.
Did you say Rybelsus? I take that.
Really? Rybelsus?
Okay, order up 4 Rybelsus. I mean, Rachel, sorry. I couldn't help overhearing you. My dad's been talking about Rybelsus.
Rybelsus, really?
He says Rybelsus is a pill, and...
Well, you don't say. I'm definitely going to ask my doctor if Rybelsus is right for me.
Rybelsus. Ask your doctor or visit rybelsus.ca.
Nasal irrigation works. Navage makes it easy.
You need to clean that stuff out of your nose.
Navage uses powered suction to help flush out allergens, mucus, and germs.
I love this thing.
It's nice to breathe.
Navage, clean nose, healthy life.
Chevrolet Silverado factory lifted trucks. Where will they take you? The 2023 Silverado ZR2, LT Trail Boss, and Custom Trail Boss. Because adventure is everywhere.
When it comes to your lawn, it's time to call the experts. With ecology-friendly lawn care from Nutrilon. We nourish your lawn, get rid of your weeds, and stop insects such as chinch bugs and grubs from tearing up your yard. You'll enjoy a lush, weed, and pest-free lawn all summer long with Nutrilon. Nutrilon has been nourishing the lawns and lives of Canadians for over 35 years. Call the experts today. Call 1-888-NUTRILON or visit Nutrilon.com.
Tim Hortons is great if I want something quick and tasty.
On the go? Go for Tim's new savory pastries. They're freshly baked throughout the day, flaky, creamy, and served warm.
This could be my new favorite snack.
Available in herb and garlic and jalapeno. Now served warm.
Carson Bjarnason is, in my view, the best goaltender for the 2023 NHL draft. You look at the qualities necessary to be a #1 NHL goaltender, and Carson possesses them all. Obviously, the size is there, but the athletic ability, and it's not just athletic ability, it's the lateral quickness, it's the pivoting, it's the telescoping as a goaltender out and back while maintaining position. It's the ability to read the play, understand where the next challenges are coming from, not breaking down in your position. And as a player that is so young and has all the qualities of really strong goaltending in place, it becomes even more impressive to think how much better he can become. Goaltending is about development, and Carson has a big, long, strong road ahead of him in terms of development. When I watch Carson at this age, I can't help but think about Jake Ottinger at the same age. Took Jake Ottinger a little bit of time, but all the elements that Carson possesses, Jake Ottinger possessed. And we know how good Jake Ottinger is in the National Hockey League. I think Carson has similar type potential.
So we are getting set now for Canada and Czechia, the third game on our quadruple header schedule on this, the final day of the preliminary round. Could be in for a low-scoring affair. We heard Craig's thoughts on Carson Bjarnason, Canada's starter, but here, Michael Hrabal as well, two of the top goaltending prospects for the upcoming draft in Nashville in late June. The Czechs were like the darlings of I know they didn't medal last year, but this has got to be a bit of a disappointment for them as they only have one win so far. We know Canada's just been building and building as this tournament's gone on, but the goaltenders will be front and center, Dave.
Absolutely, and we're going to talk Carson Bjarnason. Craig already talked about the skill that he's got, and I'm going to talk about the mental toughness that he's going to need in this tournament. He started the tournament against Sweden, the #1 ranked goaltender in North America, and he allows 5 goals and 7 shots. And this is a great penalty shot against Albert Dvorsky, who's one of the top offensive players for Slovakia. Bjarnason's mental toughness to be able to come back and be the #1 goaltender. And Jeff Truitt, give him credit. He said, "You're our guy. You're going right back in." He defeats Germany. You're our guy right back in against Slovakia, and he is the guy who's going to play against Czechia. So for Canada, it's going to be Bjarnason the rest of the way. He's going to have to be very, very good because Michael Rabel is extremely good. He has been the best goaltender in the tournament, and this is going to be a great challenge. And I'm looking forward to Bjarnason was the goaltender who won the Ivan Halinka in the summer. He's a tremendous goaltender, plays the Brandon Wheat Kings, and it's going to be his mental toughness to be able to play in this is going to be a big game. It's going to be a very close game. Sweden only won 2-0 against Czechia, and one was an empty netter. A very tight game, and it could come down to goaltending, and I think Bjarnason in this game will be better than the number 2 goaltender North America, Michael Rabel.
All right, so Canada and Czechia sandwiched there right in the middle.
Day and night. Don't wait. Reduce the symptoms of BPH with Super Beta Prostate. Find it at these fine retailers.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Every year, precious children are born with a cleft lip or palate. Left untreated, it is a life-threatening hardship. Cast aside, they live life in the shadows and darkness. But through that darkness, there's a light that can help them shine, and that light is you. With your generous heart and just 65 cents a day, you can provide free surgery and care for one child every year. Our dedicated medical volunteers offer their skills and give their time, but we can't operate without your help. Together, we can give these children a future where their light and smile will always shine bright. Please, don't hesitate. Give today at BeTheirLight.ca or by calling 1-844-514-8200.
RS is more than a style. It's a mindset where bold choices are the norm and style matters. It's a reminder, whatever you do, keep it RS. Introducing the 2023 Chevrolet Equinox RS and Blazer RS. Discover yours and keep it RS. Find new style, find new roads.
The new season is epic, with weekly themes.
New York night, 80s night, Alba night,
and a new twist.
Whoa!
That will have everyone talking.
What? Somebody's messing with us.
Get into The Masked Singer, Wednesday, 8/9 Mountain, only on CTV. Stream on all your favorite devices.
No goals to show for it in that opening period between Sweden and Germany. The Swedes with a couple power play opportunities. They have the shots advantage 12-4. We've got period number 2 coming up. So here again, back to work, Brian and Craig.
Welcome back to Ajoie. We're in Switzerland for this year's Under-18 World Hockey Championship. Back in this country for the first time since 2015, and that was when the United States capped a back-to-back gold medal performance, winning in Finland 2014 and then in 2015. And so Team Sweden trying to generate some offense. And happy birthday, by the way, to Noah Dower-Nilsson as he turns 18 years of age today. He's got 2 points in the tournament, a goal and an assist. And in talking to his teammate Otto Stenberg, the key for Sweden, Craig, a little bit more traffic in front of Nico Pertu and try to get the offense going here in the second.
Yeah, be a little bit quicker, faster, a little more distraction for the goal. Goaltender in front of their net. And so Noah Dower-Nilsson with the birthday. Our very talented Dawn Landis, who you work with and everybody works with, it's her birthday too. So hopefully she has a great birthday celebration back home in Canada.
Dower Nielsen would love to celebrate his birthday, obviously, with a win. They've been great in group play, but you want to take those good habits forward. And you can also wish Lucas Dragicevic a happy birthday as well. Plays for Team Canada and has had a wonderful tournament. He's got the most ice time amongst Canadian defenders. We'll see Lucas and Team Canada later on today on TSN, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Huge game as Canada will take on Czechia. In the meantime, underway here in the second period as we await our first goal. And just 8 seconds in, we have our first icing of the period.
So a lot of birthdays. 3 of my friends that I grew up with all have a birthday on this day. They're not triplets. All separate. So a lot of birthdays to acknowledge here on April 25th.
Linus Brandl and Enstrom line up to take the draw. Stenberg right off the draw and lost the puck. The goalie didn't see it. Stenberg found it, couldn't get a shot away, and a 2-on-1 the other way for Germany as Puhl leads the rush. And that spinning pass intercepted. Lindstein getting back. He was trying to find Kevin Bicker. Puck to center as Enstrom goes towards the net. Unger Sorum was trying to center. Willander back in his own zone. Forsball able to get to the puck first. No icing. Forsball. He's pinned along the boards. Picked up by Wahlberg, then popped away. Forsball gets it back. In the corners, big Anton Wahlberg, 6'3". Collected by Julius Sumpf. And eventually cleared by Paul Meyer. Over to Vincents. He gets checked. And tripped up enough was Marco Munzenberger. Up ahead for Dower Nielsen. Trotman back. That's another icing against Sweden.
So Dave Reed was discussing during the intermission about Germany, not taking shots when they have the opportunity. Now, Puhl has a play here, and he tries to turn around, and David Edstrom makes a great play coming back to disrupt it. But, you got to get yourself into a shooting mentality, like I call it shot thought, and start moving the puck around and trying to make those feather passes, soft plays through the middle. Teams are too good defending that.
Munzenberger trying to free it for Vincents. Far boards. Hit by Bustadinsky. Bouncing puck in front of the net. And cleaned up by Sweden. It's Dower Nielsen. He gets body checked by Vincents. Takes him down. And Vincent's off for a change. Germany some fresh legs out. Tom Willander starting it for Sweden. He'll shoot it in. Comes Noel Nord. Kangas in the corner. Gustav Kangas for Bergstrom. That wrist shot blocked. And you're right, Craig. Germany doing an incredible job. They're getting in spots and blocking shots for Nico Pertu.
They're not sitting back, kind of hoping and kind of playing that static, positional game. They're putting pressure on. They're a lot of the space and time of Sweden.
Pertu plays it away from Noel Nord, who is cruising in. Zether into the action with Nord. Zether. Kangas, backhand feed. Nord in front. Puck in his skates. He goes up top. Sandy Pellikka. Wobbler. And that hit Hillebrand and went high off the glass. Clear to the line. Not out. Lindstein. Down low, Kangas stripped, Nord following up, collided with a couple of bodies and never got the shot away clean.
And you see a lot of really good play by the German defenders with their stick work.
Lindstein again, towards the net, missed. Axel Sandy Pellikka chips it into the corner. Gustav Kangas, he's stripped of the puck and chipped down the ice by Nicholas Fuchs, and that'll be another icing.
Well, Paul Vincents wanted to extend his birthday wishes to Noah Dower Nielsen, and a lot of weight coming in here, and Nielsen trying to get a hold of it, gets twisted and back right into the boards.
Pettersson off the draw. Wrist shot. Grazed the post. As that grazed the post by Nico Pertu. Couple of posts down the hockey game here for Sweden, but nothing on the score sheet. Lander dangles along the line. Wrist shot through traffic. Kostadinsky pokes it into the corner for Pettersson. Stallberg and Pettersson battling for the puck. Three Germans converge. Sweden has the puck. Kostadinsky across. Tom Willander. Kostadinsky. Wrist shot tipped and a good tip. Pettersson. Right idea. Couldn't get it by Pertu. Johansson. He'll pick it up. Kostadinsky. Willander. He'll take it in deep. Stops in the corner. Up for Johansson. Johansson for Landon. Shot. Fischer blocked that. Landon holds the line. He'll shoot it in. Germany hitting a change here. They've been out for a while.
The offensive zone here on the long change. It's an opportunity for Sweden to make some changes as well and get fresh players out against a tired German group.
Fischer can't clear. Pettersson works it across. That wrist shot stop. Rebound is Axel Landon. A good look. And Germany's gassed. They got to get off the ice. Enstrom delivers back in. Stenberg was trying to dance in. Back on the puck. Bergstrom. Across. Landon. Stenberg. Wrist shot up high. And that'll deflect out of play.
Sweden got a full group of five, a fresh group of five out on the ice. Now, this is right off the face-off and a quick shot by Pettersson. And it catches the outside of the post. Pertu goes down and just hears it, but not on the inside, on the outside. But you hear the sound of puck on iron.
Hugo Pettersson looking for his first goal in the tournament. Lindstein at center ice. Brandl on the move for Germany. Brandl, Pule, and Bicker up front for Germany right now. Axel Sandin Pelika starting to play. It's up for Stenberg. Panoha back, and another icing versus Sweden. And, you know, Germany hanging in there. You saw the frustration in the first period from Anders Eriksson. I mean, it's one thing, you want to wrap up the group play with some momentum. You want to be playing the right way, doing the right things, because it will not get any easier. And we've seen, Craig, you've seen it for years in tournament play. In one game, anything can happen, and it has happened before.
Well, when you're not playing crisp, you also allow things to happen to you against lesser competition, and that's where coaches have to really try to emphasize, you know, we're going to play. You know, we talked to Dan Muse when they played, the USA coach playing against Norway. He says it's about the standards we have and do we play up to them.
Stenberg making moves, cutting in Stenberg. In front, Edstrom, what a stop. Rebound available, Nico Pertu. Keeping it a 0-0 game with a great save.
Nice play by Otto Stenberg. Stenberg was very patient and then kept working to the inside, very good hands, and then he spots Edstrom wide open, and, you know, not content to be outside there, and there's just a beautiful pass and excellent save by Pertu. You want to play outside, you're not going to get those types of opportunities, and Otto Stenberg with a really good drive and a pass, and only Pertu keeps it scoreless.
Sweden controls off the draw. Wahlberg. Hertug. Wrist shot. Never got through. Shift back up to the line. Hertug takes down Vincent, and he's on the puck in the corner. Shits it for Dower Nilsson. Dower Nilsson again takes a thunderous body check from Trotman. Germany plays physical. We saw them pre-tournament practicing. They play a hand pass, so play whistle down. They play a physical style, and right now they're hanging in there with Team Sweden.
There's a new sheriff in town. Willie!
Spring into laughs.
Oh, yeah! Showtime!
Spring into one-liners.
This transaction's been canceled. Guess we're done with the advertisers.
Spring into free TV.
Here we go. Yes! No.
That's interesting.
Thousands of movies and shows live and on demand.
What was that?
Exactly.
Just download the Pluto TV app on all your favorite devices.
Yes! Okay, ahead.
Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.
Engineers don't just build things. They build solutions to make our world better. From designing treatments that give hope to those facing disease, to smarter cities that help keep our loved ones safe. They build new ways to harness renewable energy to create a better tomorrow. And they make today brighter by sparking the confidence of a young child. Because that's what engineers do. They build hope for a better future for us all. Canada's engineers, building tomorrows.
So Stenberg has made 2 brilliant plays that led to 2 chances, and one the goaltender denies and the other one the crossbar.
Stenberg had 9 points at the Linka Gretzky last summer for Sweden, the captain of that team and the captain of this team as well. Nearly 7 minutes gone here in the second period. Both goalies perfect thus far. Nice move, Nord. Try to drop for Kangas. Kangas in the corner. He's checked by Henry Holman. Bergstrom across, nobody home. Landon's got to hustle over, picked up by Nicholas Hooks, and he got hit.
That's a penalty. That's interference. There's no way that shouldn't have been an interference call.
Schreiner, nice steal. Schreiner curls around, waits for help. Oh, it drops it off. Yakvalev right on, and Melker Thielen the stop. He hasn't been busy. A good save there and close. Noel Nord moving things up ice. He'll flip it in for Sweden. Pertu, he'll play it into the corner. Jonas Fischer delivers to center ice. Lindstein for Axel Sandin Pellikka. He is so smooth with his skating and decision-making. Axel Sandin Pellikka. Seen it all tournament long. Lars Bosecker advancing it to center ice. Lindstein, puck on his stick. Sandin Pellikka. Watched by Hildebrand. Johansson through center ice. He'll bring it in. Johansson stops at the wall. Up top, Lindstein. Sandin Pellikka takes the pass. Back for Lindstein. Just holds it in. And second time it popped out, so he's got to retreat into his own zone. Good forecheck by Elias Pohl all over him. Stolberg drops it off. Johansson. Brandel, here's a steal, and here's a chance as Elias Pohl trying to break in. Johansson, though, interrupted him. That shot, that was stopped as Pohl was nearly in, and he couldn't get a clean look on Melker Thielen.
Pohl was at the end of the shift, so he just didn't have enough quickness to separate himself, and Johansson was able to stay with him and break it up.
Pettersson in the corner, whiffed on the clearing. It's at Becker, wrist shot, never got through. Hit the skate of Willander. Picked up by Meyer. And the big stick of Christian Kostadinsky knocks that out of play.
So I was discussing earlier, the puck goes by Axel Landon, and I mean, you got to make a play on the puck, and that is interference there. Earlier in the first period, this is a hit from behind. Should have probably been a boarding call. And then this is the play here where Pohl, he's just trying to get away. And, you know, Johansson makes a pretty good play in getting in front of him and not reaching around him.
Germany lost their opener to Canada 8-0. Lost to Czechia 7-1. We just mentioned they were up by 2 on Slovakia, lost that game. But, you know, it's funny, a tournament like this, it was Sweden beating Canada 8-0 in their opener. And, you know, anything can happen at this Under-18 World Hockey Championship. Be a very intriguing day of quarterfinal play. The final day of group play is we'll sort out all those matchups at the end of the day. And we do know a big one coming up, Craig, for Canada and Czechia. And they have Etienne Morin coming into the fray.
He won't play today, though. The plan is to get him here, get him acclimated, and get him ready for the quarterfinals. So Canada will play with 6 defensemen. Unfortunately for Quentin Burns, injured and will not be able to participate in the tournament going forward.
What kind of player is Moran? Germany brings it up ice. Lindstein. Stenberg helps to free up that puck to Enstrom. Delay from Felix Unger-Sorum and picked up by Trutman in the corner. Stenberg in the corner for Sweden. He lost the puck. Munzenberger can't clear it. Comes right back to Paul Meyer. Schreiner having some difficulty with the puck as Unger-Sorum all over him. Vadim Schreiner spins away. In a 0-0 game.
Halfway through the game, Germany has played a very strong game.
Ostadinsky. He'll pick it up. Shots right now 14-7 in favor of Sweden. Here's Kangas over the line. Sether. Ostadinsky shoots, and a low shot from distance into the glove of Nico Pertu.
It's about more than the goals they score. It's about life skills they learn. It's about friends they make. It's about their love for hockey. None of it would be possible without the assist you can provide. The Hockey Canada Foundation Assist Fund is breaking down barriers to get Canadian youth on the ice and in the game. Every child deserves the chance to play. Donate now at hockeycanadafoundation.ca.
Internet without trackers. Without malware-ridden files. Zen. Be more cyber zen. Get NordVPN.
The Yukon has so much to see and do. You can stay in comfy cabins, see can-can dancing, and paddle rivers through our 14 First Nations. And of course, there's always time to search for gold.
Alexander Duk has to be very pleased with the way his team has come out and played against Sweden here after the disappointment of losing to Slovakia in the last 5 minutes of the game on Monday. But they played a really good, strong, competitive game.
Second straight year coaching at the tournament for Alexander Duk. He played in the DEL, Germany's top league, for over 15 years. 1 year in Slovenia as well in his pro career as a player. Kangas trying to break it up that right side. So I go back to the interview with Otto Stenberg. It looks like a penalty is coming out.
Well, there's a penalty. It's a tripping call to Kevin Bicker. Again, a penalty behind the play.
Full disclosure, I didn't see it, Craig. We'll get a look.
Yeah. It comes right underneath on Christian Kostadinsky. Those are just undisciplined plays. And at some point in time, you put out, the skill that Sweden can put out, you're going to pay a price sooner or later.
We mentioned the offensive numbers as they're 0 for 2 in the power play. In that first period, they're 0 for 2. Over the other group, the Americans are having a wonderful tournament. Gabe Perreault, Will Smith leading the way, 11 points each. Cole Eiserman, the 6 goals, and Sandin Pellikka, he's got 6 points. So Sweden will try again here on the power play. Willander for Stenberg. Willander. Otto Stenberg. Thought about the one-timer. Stenberg throws it on net. Comes all the way back to the point. Willander. Unger-Sorum. Willander. Unger-Sorum. Stenberg. Seam pass. Didn't shoot. Ungersoren one-timer driving across Enstrom looking for anything and finally creating a little bit of puck movement there to get an opportunity.
It was a good fake by Stenberg. Stenberg just gave the look of I'm going to shoot. Then he passed it over to Unger Sorum, and Unger doesn't get this puck off the stick cleanly. And, you know, I think ideally he would have liked to get it a little higher. There's a little look in the fake and, you know, really opens it up for Unger Sorum. But Unger Sorum doesn't get the shot off with the velocity and the crispness that he would have liked.
Good job by Timo Rukdashol on the forecheck. Sweden will get it set up again. Here's Wahlberg. Wahlberg locks it in for Sweden. Lost it, but able to get it to Stenberg. Stenberg trying to go down low. Intended recipient was David Enstrom, and that's broken up. So good job by Germany here on the penalty kill thus far in this game. In comes Nord, side of the net. He had Wahlberg, and he fanned on that opportunity as Lindstein jumps on the ice. Lindstein on the puck. Theo Lindstein. Unger Sorum. Lindstein. 35 seconds left. Unger Sorum walks it in, throws it and missed the mark. He had Nord there, and he missed by a foot. Stenberg drops. Lindstein. One time Unger Sorum, and he fanned on it. Healed the shot. Meyer trying to clear. 20 seconds left in the minor penalty. Wahlberg digs it free. Stenberg. Seam pass. Unger Sorum shoots. And how did that stay out?
Crossbar.
Wasn't sure if Pertu got a piece, but crossbar and out with 12 seconds left.
Unger Sorum knew he had the whole upper part of the net, and he got it away quickly here. And Pertu's just diving across and right off the crossbar. Just hoping.
I think his stick got it.
Was it the stick? It was, yep.
What a save. Nico Pertu saving the game. It happened so fast. And he keeps it out. Lindstein. Across, time winding down. Forsfall spun around. So another kill for Germany, 5-on-5, and now they're away in numbers. Joseph Stump. Kevin Bicker tangled up far boards. Good stick to hold it in. Stump in front. Vincent in his skates. Couldn't get this shot away. Tried the backhand. And Sandy Pellica got in his way. Bicker trying to lift the stick of Nord, and it's a 2-on-2. Noel Nord. Lindstein. He gave it away. So under 7 minutes to go here in the second. Still a 0-0 game and some great chances for Sweden. Nico Pertu. Unbelievable save in the dying seconds of that man advantage. Panoha frees the puck at the line as Kostadinsky jams it back in for Kangas. Schreiner all the way down the ice. Good speed as Nicholas Fox got in there first. Sweden able to control. Axel Hertig to center ice. Sagadin has Zether going to the net, and Panoha took it away. Then he gave it away. Kangas quick strike now is blocked in front. I think Fox got a piece of that, blocked it. Zether at the line. Sagadin goes it back to his defenseman Axel Landon, up quickly for Kangas, and it's brought in offside. 0-0 here in Oshawa on a Tuesday afternoon in Soto.
Hockey fans, get your Hockey Canada gear at shop.hockeycanada.ca, the official online store of Hockey Canada, and the largest selection of Hockey Canada gear anywhere. Get jerseys, men's and women's tees, hoodies, headwear, and more. Don't miss out. Shop now and get today's special offer. Shop.hockeycanada.ca. A Fanatics experience.
More expensive teriyaki rice bowl.
Less expensive teriyaki rice bowl. They're precisely the same.
Then why does this order cost more? Why do you have a scale?
I'm a Libra.
With Insalatissime Rio Mare, eating well Italian style is easy. Prime quality Rio Mare tuna, selected legumes and vegetables, many delicious recipes to enjoy anywhere. Insalatissime Rio Mare, real Italian taste.
Well, they say never give up on a shot, and Nico Pertu exemplifies it perfectly here. And just an awesome play by Unger Sorum to wait, and you know, Pertu is down, but he comes right across, and he's kept his eye on the play. He's not just coming across without understanding where the shot may come from. So with his eyes on the shot and on Unger Sorum, he is able to, you know, make that save, throw up the blocker. Terrific save.
Got to think somewhere. Thomas Greiss, Philip Grubauer, appreciating that from afar. And look at some of the German talent, the star in the NHL and through this tournament. You think of Tim Stützle, Seider, Peterka, Lucas Reichel, Leon Draisaitl, having a great NHL playoff run right now with the Oilers. As Hillebrand, bouncing puck, brings it in, and he'll bring it in. Offside. You need goaltending in tournaments like this. And Bjarnason has been very strong for Team Canada. That'll be our next action, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Canada, Czechia. Battle for second spot in the group. Bicker off the draw, trying to pull the trigger on a shot. Doesn't quit on the play, but he's stripped of the puck by Axel Landon. Pettersson at the line. And Stallberg was already in, so another offside. Kind of a choppy game for both sides, Craig. Both Sweden especially just trying to get a little bit of flow, get a little more offensive chances here as we get deeper into this contest.
I just got a note from a friend of mine who's an agent, and he said it's like Sweden is playing a simulated Major League Baseball game. Nice and slow. You know, like Germany is comfortable playing this game. They don't have to, you know, race up and down the ice. They don't have the same skill as Sweden, and Sweden really is just kind of come out here. It does look like a simulated practice. And you mentioned it earlier, Brian. I mean, Sweden has nothing to play for other than just trying to get your game in order. And the quarterfinal against Latvia isn't going to challenge them any. It's certainly going to be a lesser opponent than Germany. But you got to get your game. You got to have your game in order because you're going to play a really good team in the semifinal. And a really good team that has come through. Penalty coming up here. Stenberg. The referee, Loic Ruprecht, had seen enough of this. Here it is. Stenberg takes a stick, and now Germany with a chance on the power play.
And you've been warned they were going at it, so.
But back to Sweden. So your game's not in order. You're going to play a really good team in the semifinal that's come through a really hard game in their quarterfinal match. That's where you go, geez, what happened here? They were rolling along. Well, we get to watch, and, you know, sometimes the record doesn't always indicate good play. And, you know, through 35 minutes here, Sweden has not been very good.
Good burst of speed, short-handed. Cutting in was Elliot Stallberg. And Pertu had to be ready, and he was. So Germany, opportunity on the power play. And Sweden's penalty kill at 80%, ranked 5th in the tournament coming into today's action. Another flip down the ice, courtesy Sweden. As Elias Pohl is back with Troutman. Edwin Troutman takes a look, throws it to the left side. Turnover. Kangas, short-handed, chips and chases to himself. Kangas Short-handed chance. In alone and a good pad stop by pair two. Kangas on the puck again. He'll kill off some more time. So that's the best look so far. It was short-handed here on this power play for Germany. Gustav Kangas getting some more ice time in this game. A little bit of trust from his head coach and Anders Eriksson. Brandel up the right wing. He'll shoot it in. Thielen settles it down back in his crease. Stallberg trying to jam it up the wall and backed up by Axel Landon. Not a lot going on here for Germany with this man advantage. Norwin Panoha starting to play up ice, and batting on the shot was Ruth Daschel. Brandel towards the net, didn't get through. Cleaned up nicely by Arvid Bjorkström. And just like that, it'll be Sweden back to full strength. 3 minutes remaining here in this second period. Stenberg on the forecheck, watching Panoha. Here it's Panoha. Through center ice, brings it over the line. Panoha for Bicker. That's a case where he could have pulled the trigger on a shot right there. And that'll deflect to center ice. Bosecker flips it away from Enstrom, but Stallberg had it, lost it. That was chipped away. Strider cutting in. Space just opening up. Follow a try. The ice just opened up for Vadim Strider. And a nice stop by Melker Thielen, one of his better stops. So the goalie's really getting it done here at both ends. Some nice saves. Enstrom up for Lindstein. Lindstein brings it in. That wrister off Mueller's stick and out of play.
Well, this is a really good opportunity by Gustav Kangas, short-handed, and he's moving from right to left. He tries to slip it back between the legs, but no chance. Really good play. And then Shiner, he gets the good angle on Sandin Pellikka, and the right pad of Thielen keeps it out. But a really good attack by Schreiner, and Thielen's been called upon to make a couple of good saves here because, you know, Germany gets a goal and gets a lead, they can really lock in.
Sweden was riding Noah Erdelin, who has been the, by all accounts, starter for Sweden, #1 guy of the tournament. So for Thielen, though, doing a nice job here, getting some action. Played one game in the Allsvenskan, which is the men's second division league back home in Sweden. Played the U18, U20 with Björklöven. In the corner, Bauer Nielsen picks it up. In front, one at Forsfall. Couldn't get the shot away clean.
But the attention to detail by Germany, just on that little play there, understanding where the play might come back to the net. Good defensive play, good play with the stick, and no shot has to be handled by the goaltender Pertu.
Wahlberg up the right wing. Panoha got to the puck first, works it to center ice. Bauer Nielsen making moves, cutting into the forehand, slings it across. He had Wahlberg. It was on his backhand, couldn't get that shot away. Wahlberg dangling in, pass in front. Forsfall swiped at it, and he couldn't cash in. A little bit of pressure here from Sweden. And look out for the too many men. That was Bjorkström jumped on the ice, and you can hear the bench of Germany voicing their displeasure.
Well, they got a too many men on the ice, pay very different than what we just saw there.
Panoha throws it across. Final minute here in Ajoie at right Weissen Arena. Vincent skates it in for Germany. Thrown towards the net. In comes Munzenberger. Drop pass. That drive from distance handled by Melker Thielen.
You know, when you're a team in tournament play, I'm a big believer that when you're a good team, don't show a path to your opponents where they can look for vulnerability and maybe an area where they can beat you. You know, the more if you can continue to play strong, especially against the weaker opponents, and I'm not talking putting up big scores, but, you know, you watch Sweden, you know, find a way to win 2-0 empty net goal, but a late power play, 5-on-3, got them the win against Czechia. Now they're in a battle here against Germany. What you're able to do if you're an opponent now is have a little bit more confidence that you can take on Sweden.
Face-off battle. Kangas able to get the puck over to Bergstrom. Not for Nord. Chip back in, though. Good job by Munzenberger. Held the line in. Kangas starting the play. Bergstrom up the right wing. Sumpf knocks him down. Vincents. Can Germany strike late? He gets taken out of the play. Big hit by Alex Herzig. Under 10 to go here in the second period. Puck at the line. Zether brings it in. Nord cruising in. They got to be quick. Just a few seconds remaining. And through 40 minutes of play, still looking for our first goal. Couple beautiful stops from that man right there, Nico Pertu. And Melker Thielen, same story in a 0-0 game. We'll step aside, hear from Ajoie, Switzerland. Final day of group play as Laura Dyken and Dave Reed have you covered next.
$165, $166, $167. These burgers are exactly the same. But this order costs more. It doesn't make any sense. We must have miscounted. One more time? One more time. One. Two. Really hungry. 3. Keep counting. 5, 6.
DealDash.com, the fair and honest bidding site. This KitchenAid mixer sold for less than $26. This iPad sold for less than $43. And this PlayStation 5 sold for less than $1. Go to DealDash.com right now and see how much you can save.
Dad, we got this.
We got this.
Come check out what's happening.
We got this. We got this.
Life is for living.
We got this.
Let's partner for all of it. Edward Jones.
Nasal irrigation works. Navage makes it easy.
You need to clean that stuff out of your nose.
Navage uses powered suction to help flush out allergens, mucus, and germs.
I love this thing.
It's nice to breathe.
Navage, clean nose, healthy life.
Spring into savings at the Spring into Action sale on now at Home Hardware.
Until Wednesday, save up to 25% on select DeWalt tools and save 25% on Beauty Tone Designer interior paint. Sale ends Wednesday at Home Hardware and Building Centers. Here's how.
Chevrolet Silverado factory lifted trucks. Where will they take you? The 2023 Silverado ZR2, LT Trail Boss, and Custom Trail Boss. Because adventure is everywhere.
I can't believe this place is ours.
Should we go with Sunset Marigold or Bright-Eyed Susan?
Oh, you are the paint specialist. I'm better at sorting out our mortgage, which was super easy with RBC.
Super easy.
They paired us with our own mortgage specialist who give us helpful advice and our best rate.
Another good idea. Boom. Does RBC need a paint specialist?
Maybe.
I can work with maybe.
Get up to $3,500 and 55,000 Avion points with an RBC mortgage.
It took so much hard work to get to where I am.
What do I possibly have to fear?
It's personal.
It will be problematic for them to kill me. I was very wrong.
Take these people down.
I had no idea we would find what we did.
Oh my God!
Just a reminder, Canada and Czechia will wrap up their preliminary round schedules later today. That game gets underway at 12:30 p.m. Eastern, 9:30 a.m. Pacific. Canada can finish second or third in the group, depending on the result here today against the Czechs. Well, it's still 0-0 between Sweden and Germany. Let's hear now from Anton Wahlberg, and here he's with Brian.
Anton, at times in this tournament, you guys have had a lot of offensive success. So what is Germany doing to you guys in this game to maybe stifle some of that offense?
I don't know, really. I think we have a pretty good offense right now, too, but we need to take our chance and score some goals.
What have you made of Sweden's tournament thus far? Strong game versus Canada, trying to build toward the quarterfinals. Where is your confidence level right now?
I think it's pretty high, good game against Canada, a good start to the tournament, and I think we slowed down a little bit, but we still find ways to win. So pretty good confidence right now.
Your country, 2 gold medals over the last 3 years. How much pride is there back home in your country for hockey and the opportunity to win back-to-back gold medals?
No, of course, big, last year they won gold, and everybody wants us to do it now, and we also want it, so it's gold we're going for.
Best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Dave and Laura back here with you inside the TSN studio. Well, we heard Brian asking Anton this question. What have the Germans been able to do to control the Swedes? You don't really have much of an answer there, but maybe you do, Dave.
Well, I'm not really sure if Germany's controlling them, but they're not. Sweden's not scoring. I'd say Germany goaltending is controlling part of this game. But let's look at Sweden's offense and how does Sweden score? Sweden gets in on the forecheck extremely well. And the problem with Germany's team is their defense are a little bit slow, a little bit lackadaisical, and they're just not up to the same skill level as the Swedish offense. And when you have defense that aren't as quick on the puck, don't move the puck as well, and you've got a hard forecheck, your results are what we're seeing. Sweden was all over Germany, but Germany did a really nice job of boxing out, blocking shots. The shots were only 7-6 for Sweden. Even though Sweden dominated zone time, they're still not able to generate really good scoring chances, which is a little bit surprising watching this game. I really anticipated Sweden to open up and really kind of pour it on as Canada did an 8-0 win over Germany. I haven't seen that from Sweden.
You're getting me on my word choice. I should have said how the Germans are keeping the Swedes in check.
They're all very good.
Well, yes. We know, you mentioned the goaltender, and Nico Pertu. This is the first time we're seeing him in action at these U18s. We know Germany's going to be playing in the relegation round, and he draws the mighty Swedes here, but he's been standing tall so far for Germany.
He's been great. He's been a couple of great stops, reaction stops. And Craig talked about him during the game. As it was going on, especially in the second. This save here, no, sorry, it was another one. He was left to right on the power play. He follows the puck extremely well, and that's what Craig was talking about. He sees the puck, he's following the puck, and this is the save I was looking at. His eyes are on the puck, he leans on his left hand, the glove hand, and throws the blocker up to make the stop. That's a tremendous stop, and he's been under siege pretty much all game. And if it hasn't been shots, it's been watching the play, lateral movement. This again going left to right. I think Sweden might want to try going right to left on Pertu, because so far when he has to go left to right, he's made every stop. He's made every stop of the game. But the way he tracks the puck and the way he has to look through his teammates defending, because they are blocking a lot of shots, has been very impressive for a young man who's really is coming out of nowhere and is looking really good in this game against Sweden.
We're getting shades of that Sweden-Czechia game where, we waited until the third period.
Until a 5-on-3. Is Germany going to get a 5-on-3?
Now we put it out there. Big game in Group B going on right now in Basel. We'll check in on the U.S. and Switzerland. Some bonus coverage. U.S. already up 1-0 when our intermission continues.
Heading toward the carpet. Paulson, let's lift them up.
I pressed it!
Knows when to vacuum, knows when to mop. Roomba Combo by iRobot.
We're all after something. And that something, it isn't a thing. It's a feeling. Introducing the new 2023 GMC Sierra Elevation. Truck month is here. Get 3.49% financing for up to 72 months on the Sierra Elevation. Plus, eligible Costco members can get a $750 bonus on select models.
This is a keepsake frame. This is actually a photo from my wedding.
I'm Adam Weiss, founder and CEO of Keepsake, the mobile app that makes it easy to have your photos printed, framed, and shipped to your doorstep. You just choose a photo that you love, you can preview it in over 100 frames, and in a couple of days, you're going to receive your photo in a beautiful, handmade frame. So if you've got a special photo on your phone, install the free Keepsake app. We would love a chance to frame it for you.
Feast your eyes, ears, and mouth on free pizza. Or should I say, free-za. For a limited time, buy a pizza and get a free-za. For the unbeatably unbeatable price of free. Only at Pizza Hut. Now that's delivering.
Hi, Phil Swift here for the Flex Seal family of flood protection products. A new way to help you protect your home or business from damaging floodwaters. To show you the sealing power of our flood protection products, we built this entire house and sealed up every gap, crack, and hole. Our flood protection products work together to create multiple layers of protection. Once dry and sealed, let's open the floodgates. Water's rising, but our flood protection products create a force field of protection that holds back water. A lot of water. All these openings have been sealed up tight. It's impossible to stop all floods every single time, but we can help. We can help by slowing down or even stopping water from entering. And when the waters recede, our flood protection products are completely removable. They come off fast and easy. Get the removable Flex Seal family of flood protection products.
There have been Joes, Johns, Jalen's, and more Johns, Patricks and Peytons, Deons and DKs. There have been JJs, TJs, A, B, and CJs. There have been 80 years of drafts.
I'm told the pick is in.
Thousands of names called.
Jerry Rice, Eli Manning, Sauce Gardner.
But there's nothing like hearing yours.
A spectacular moment for this young man.
The NFL Draft on TSN.
Going on right now, USA Switzerland in Basel. U.S. needing just a single point to win Group B. Got a little bonus coverage for you here in this intermission. Here's Dave Poulin and Victor Finley with the call.
USA into the offensive zone as we welcome in viewers from Sweden, Germany. Group B action here from Basel, Switzerland. On the last day of group stage play, Drew Fortescue with an early goal just 15 seconds into this has USA, who've never trailed in this tournament, leading once again.
Aaron Manetian, who we commented on, we were talking about off air, just had a terrific game against the Finns all over the ice. And, you know, when you look at offensive defensemen, Zeke Bouillon has had a good tournament. Cole Hudson has been terrific, running number 1 and 2 power plays respectively. Manetian doesn't even get to run a power play. He'll be going on to Boston College, where he may run the power play there.
And he'll have 5 other teammates from this under-18 roster at Boston College eventually, too.
I'd lobby for that slot, playing behind those 3 kids up front.
Here's Dortha in over the line. Peeling away is Zach Schultz. Kerry Terrance plays it back. And Bouillon threads it across. She'll get it back. San Diego, California native. Only California representation on this under-18 roster. Here's Oliver Moore shifting away on the wing. Passes through the slot. And it's picked up by Kerry Terrance from Shastney, New York. Now Ryan Fine will turn it around. Bothered by Simon Meyer as the puck comes to center. There's going to be a penalty off the play. 5:20 gone in the first period.
Dan Muse won't be particularly enamored with that play by Ryan Fine. Good offensive zone time, but that's an area where you can't overhandle it up near the blue line. Swiss team will be very aggressive up high. They know that the U.S., as part of their plan, will move 3 guys laterally across the blue line up high. Ryan Fine gets up a little too high and gets stripped and has to take a penalty, and good opportunity for the Swiss early in this first period.
4 for 17 on the power play is Switzerland. There's Breard with a shot off the wing, didn't get through. It was a Breard power play marker that got the Swiss back into the game against Finland in the tournament opener for them. We'll go on to lose that game.
They did move the puck very well in that game on the power play.
Here's Simon Meyer. Passes it down low. Twin brother Raphael back out to Simon, who takes the shot. Augustine the save. Rebound was loose, not out. Schneller. Simon Meyer hits the base of the net.
All right, so just a little look in there on the U.S. and Switzerland. If you're interested in watching that, TSN 4 is the place to go. Meanwhile, we've got the third period between Sweden and Germany up next.
After thousands of sleeps and hundreds of bedtime stories, your bed has done so much for you. But it's time to make a switch at the Time to Switch event. Plus, get a Bloom mattress starting at only $3.99.
More expensive teriyaki rice bowl. Less expensive teriyaki rice bowl. They're precisely the same. Then why does this order cost more? Why do you have a scale? I'm a Libra.
When it comes to your lawn, it's time to call the experts. With ecology-friendly lawn care from Nutrilon. We nourish your lawn, get rid of your weeds, and stop insects such as chinch bugs and grubs from tearing up your yard. You'll enjoy a lush, weed, and pest-free lawn all summer long with Nutrilon. Nutrilon has been nourishing the lawns and lives of Canadians for over 35 years. Call the experts today. Call 1-888-NUTRILON or visit Nutrilon.com.
Internet without malicious websites. Without malware-ridden files. Zen. Be more cyber zen. Get NordVPN.
Who says you have to spend more on skincare to get results? I power up my skin with Olay. It works. Guaranteed. Try niacinamide for strength, retinol 24 for smoothness, and vitamin C for brightness. I like to use them all. Olay. Face anything.
Nasal irrigation works. Navage makes it easy.
You need to clean that stuff out of your nose.
Navage uses powered suction to help flush out allergens, mucus, and germs.
I love this thing.
It's nice to breathe.
Navage, clean nose, healthy life.
Just after 4 p.m. local time here on this Tuesday in Ajoie. We're right near the French-Swiss border. Ajoie about a 2-hour drive west of Zurich. And we await our first goal in this contest between Sweden and Germany. And credit where credit is due. Melker Thielen, the goalie for Sweden's been good, and this guy's been brilliant. Nico Pertu.
Yeah, he was called upon to make some big-time saves in the second period. Great save there on David Edstrom on a great setup by Stenberg. Then you see there where Unger Sorum doesn't get it cleanly, but on this one, he waits and waits, and what a great play by Pertu, and then the shorthanded breakaway by Kangas, and he just shuts that one down. So 3 excellent scoring chances by Sweden, and certainly Nico Pertu right on top of it. And we remain scoreless.
Both teams getting some opportunity with a man advantage, Sweden especially, having 3 opportunities on the power play, 0 for 3. Final day of group play. Later on TSN at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time, it will be Canada taking on Czechia as they battle for second spot in the group. You just saw some of the bonus coverage. The United States in action versus Switzerland. Officially underway here in this third period. Let's see which nation can strike first and get some offense going as Stenberg gets a touch all the way down to Pertu. Nearly gave it away, though. Play into the corner and collected by Linus Brandl. Axel Sandin Pellikka will pick it up in his own zone. Sandin Pellikka. Lynch dive comes to Stenberg. Stenberg walks it in and shoots the puck off the glass. Comes to Elias Pohl. Bicker collided with Sandin Pellikka as Bicker. Good stick under Sorum. He poked that away from Linus Dower Nilsson over the line with Wahlberg and Zek. Hawks falling on the puck, trying to corral it.
Your natural inclination is to look at this score and go, oh, the goalie must be playing great. Sweden must be out-shooting him by a big margin. And that really isn't the case. As Dave Reed pointed out, it was 7-6 shots on goal in the second period in favor of Sweden. So even though some of those were some good chances, it wasn't like they overwhelmed Germany.
Lindstein at center ice for Sandy Pellikka. Lindstein at center. He'll flip it in. Bosecker knocked it down. Fisher, little chip for Yakovlev. Yakovlev on the forecheck. Sandy Pellikka works it to that left wing for Elliot Stahlberg. Stahlberg, wrist shot. Just wide of the mark, comes all the way to Pettersson. Pettersson, Sandy Pellikka, hot shot and a right pad stop by Vertu. Yakovlev in on Sandy Pellikka. Lindstein plays it off the boards. And Panoha back, and icing charge against Sweden.
Elliot Stahlberg with a quick shot. We've seen this happen a couple of times here to Pertu on that short side too. Ding the goal post. It's on the outside of the goal post, but it digs it. Well, that one was on the inside and kicks out. So we've seen him be vulnerable on that short side a couple of times with posts.
Wrist shot, Panoha, and whistle that right by the net. Another shot into the glove. And Thelen will hold that, the 17-year-old.
You know, Hugo Pettersson shot off a face-off that went on the outside of the post in the second period. And then you have Elliot Stahlberg on the short side post, and that one was on the inside and kicked out. So sometimes you need some good fortune in your net minding. Certainly Pertu's had a couple of those that have worked to his favor.
Kevin Bicker. David Enstrom. Bicker wins the draw. Holman across. Panoha backhands it in for Brandel. Stenberg. Pop pass in stride. Played up for Unger Sorum. Unger Sorum. Drag move. Wrist shot and a good block in front. As Holman laid out and took away that lane.
It was a great read by Holman, because once you saw Unger Sorum get his hands set and show shot, Holman went right down and was perfect in his timing and blocking it.
Unger Sorum got a touch. He's to the puck first. And takes a big body check in the corner from Trotman. Trotman sends it to center. Enstrom looking for Stenberg. Otto Stenberg into the corner. Stenberg trying to walk it in front. Couldn't bring the puck with him. Another turnover. Unger Sorum in front. Landon shoots. And right into the crest. And you know, a little bit of frustration from Axel Landon. I mean, they're getting some chances, but Nico Pertu not playing along.
So Henry Holman, as you watch Unger Sorum, he looks here, he's trying to get the puck, and now he's showing shot. And he's laying down there and blocks it with a really nice play. And then Pertu comes right back just on that last one off that shot by Axel Landon.
Seb Forsfeld, nice win. Sandy Pellikka. Lindstein floats one in. Forsfeld gets it in the corner. Forsvall lost the puck battle. Moved to the right side for Vincents. Vincents drops it back. Trotman, big blast, and into the glove of Melker Thielen. Nearly 5 minutes gone in this third period. You know Germany will play in that relegation game.
A good play. I mean, Trotman steps right into it. I mean, Thielen is not sitting back. He's well adjusted on the shot and make sure there's an opportunity to get a face-off.
Willander, good speed, drops it off. Wrist shot wide. As Noel Nord missed. Zether maneuvering. He'll work it across. Willander. Willander circles around in the corner. Willander. Knuckler towards the net, deflected, loose in the slot, and cleared by Germany up to Schreiner. And that deflects out of play.
Well, you mentioned about Germany playing in the relegation game. That'll be against Norway, and Germany should have no problem maintaining their place in the top pool at the U18 tournament, because Norway is energetic and as enthusiastic as they are. They're not a team that's going to threaten Germany.
And Norway up at the big tournament for the first time since 2011. Face off back to the point. Landon. Big story for me is Slovakia. Here for the first time since 2019 in a very strong tournament for Slovakia.
And yet they were down in the game 4-2 against Germany on Monday. And if they lose that game, they're in a relegation pool. And they have played well, but and they, you know, good teams find a way to get on the right side of a game. Dalibor Dvorsky with 4 goals, and certainly got a place. I mean, based on what we've seen from Slovakia, it would have been shocking to see them in the relegation game and losing to Germany. And
you say it all the time, Craig. At this level, the top players find a way to stand out. Dvorsky did that in a much-needed comeback win. Elias Pull. The backhand for Bicker. Bicker trying to use some pace and bring it in. Bicker shadowed by Sandin Pelika. Meyer pops it back in for Germany. Bicker into the corner. Bicker trying to spin away from Enstrom. Kevin Bicker falls. Stenberg trying to track that puck down. He jams it to center ice. Unger Sorum delivers it in for Sweden. Enstrom for Stenberg. Stenberg, quick shot. He missed wide. And Lindstein and Willander back for Sweden. Willander making moves through center ice. He'll skate it in. Willander still on the puck. Willander at Dower Nilsson cutting in back door looking for the pass. Meyer watched by Wahlberg. Tried to poke it free. Meyer picks it back up in his own zone. Trying to spin away from Wahlberg. One-handed push. And he'll get it over to Jonas Mueller. And Mueller will set up behind his goalie, Pertu. 7 minutes gone in this third period. Paul Vincents leading the rush for Germany. Shift back to center ice. Wahlberg into the zone. Wahlberg in the slot, and again knocked off his stick. Here's Sump, some space. Sump drops it back, and Dower Nilsson had checked his man as Panoha on the ice. He collects. Panoha for Fox. Hertig took it away from Nicholas Fox. Noel Nord busting in with Zether. Zether in front. And he couldn't clean that up. Zether back on the puck below the goal line. Panoha. Good job to steal by Panoha. Panoha for Rukostashel shot wide, glove side. Sether for Nord. Up to Kangas. Kangas waiting for help. Cross-ice pass, and that shot handled. Nord, a good play. He was stopped by Bertu. Sweden trying to push here. Sether below the goal line. And Germany trying to clear. Kangas interrupting that. Kangas taken down. In comes Lindstein. Lindstein around the boards for Kangas. Kangas has had a good game for Sweden. He'll drop for Sandin Pellikka. Sandin Pellikka. Young defenseman. Up top, Lindstein. Sandin Pellikka delays, shoots that hit a hand of Schreiner. Never got through to the goalie. Lindstein, Sandin Pellikka. Sandin Pellikka back to Lindstein. Wrist shot, and that hit a body and just went wide as Sweden pushing to try open the scoring here in the third.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Feeling healthy by leaps and bounds. Making a dinner that makes their whole day. And giving your best friend the best nutrients for their best life. Science did that.
Internet without trackers. Without malware-ridden files. Zen. Be more Cyber Zen. Get NordVPN.
Noel Nord had a great chance. Excellent play by Gustav Kangas. A little bit of a delay, and now Nord is moving in there. But again, Bertu comes right across with that blocker and shuts down that short side. It'd be easy for me to say maybe shoot it at his feet as he's moving there with all my goal-scoring prowess over my career.
I gotta look you up on HockeyDB, buddy. See what you got.
Good luck.
Just saw your pickleball stats come up.
Oh, those are good. Wait till I take on McEnroe.
Here's Lindstein.
Cheryl Pounder keeps talking about wanting to play, but she always shows up with no racket, or her shoes don't have laces. And what I understand, her mother is a very good player in Ontario provincial circles.
Listen, you beat Kara Button, then come talk to me, okay? Then we'll hear about your pickleball prowess.
We played singles in Mexico. She beat me 11-0. And that's okay. I mean, those games happen. But then she sent out notes to everybody talking about it. That hurts.
Well, I had her on FanDuel to beat you every time, so it's been working out. 10 minutes gone in this third period, waiting for our first goal. All the kids that are in the building are waiting for their first goal. Pretty good crowd, but not a lot of offense as Kangas chips it in. Horsfall on the block, wrist shot, and that missed. And there's a penalty coming up, tripping, and Sweden will get an opportunity again on the power play here in the third. Germany, penalty kill when we come back.
Hockey fans, get your Hockey Canada gear at shop.hockeycanada.ca, the official online store of Hockey Canada, and the largest selection of Hockey Canada gear anywhere. Get jerseys, men's and women's tees, hoodies, headwear, and more. Don't miss out. Shop now and get today's special offer. Shop.hockeycanada.ca, a Fanatics experience.
Engineers don't just build things. They build solutions to make our world better.
From designing treatments that give hope to those facing disease, to smarter cities that help keep our loved ones safe, they build new ways to harness renewable energy to create a better tomorrow. And they make today brighter by sparking the confidence of a young child. Because that's what engineers do. They build hope for a better future for us all. Canada's engineers, building tomorrows.
Yeah, Lars Bosecker turns around, and yep, that is tripping. The video rule book shows that under the skates of Kangas. And Kangas has played well. He's had a good game.
So, 9 minutes, 33 seconds remaining here in the third. Another power play for Sweden to win the draw. Willander chips it down low. That drive by Wahlberg blocked. Germany's blocked a ton of shots in this game. Stenberg, Willander, back for Stenberg. Otto Stenberg, wrist shot, score! Finally a breakthrough. Otto Stenberg, power play goal, and Sweden leads 1-0.
Like I said, with all my goal-scoring prowess, shoot it in his feet. It stays right along the ice, and it goes right between the legs of pair two. And, you know, there's Otto Stenberg. You know, you look to your top players to try to take a grip on the game, and he does. Just a quick shot right along the ice, and it may have tipped a stick in front, maybe his defender's stick, or maybe his own stick. We're going to see right here what it hits. It looks like it goes straight in. That is, yep, just right there. Clear in, Stenberg. And just like the Czechia game for Sweden, it was a 0-0 game late in the third period. They got a power play, and Tommy Willander ends up scoring what ended up being the winning goal. They added an empty netter, and another power play goal here gets them the lead against Germany.
Their sixth power play goal of the tournament, and a great tournament for Otto Stenberg. Now 4 goals, 8 points, as the captain. Finally, the icebreaker here in this third period to have Sweden up 1-0 in their final game of group play. Bergstrom starting the play. Landon up for Zether. He'll drop it off. Nord shoots. Zether. Side of the net. Zether still with it. Try to pop it in front for Nord. Nord steals. Into the corner for Kangas. Sandy Pelaga shoots, and that hits Killian Kuhnhauser in front. Another drive-by rip, and that missed the mark. Kangas. Good job by Nord. 1-on-2 in the corner. He's got the puck. Nord. And he gave it away. With the rights of Adam Schreiner.
That's a play by Nord. You know, Anders Eriksson, the coach, will be. Those aren't plays you can make, you know, near the end of a shift when you have the lead, because the good teams will beat you up on it.
Good play by pair two to play it out of harm's way right to Trotman. The captain just throws it to some space, hoping that Rook Daschel was there. And that'll be icing charge to Sweden.
Well, Anders Eriksson, I mean, it's all about, Brian, getting your team prepared, right? And certainly Germany has played a solid, steady, disciplined game.
The official ruling on the goal, Dave, your name is Craig. Dave Reed's back in studio. Hi, Dave Reed. Hi, Laura Dykin. David Enstrom, they're saying it went off him, so he's getting credit for the goal. And another icing charge, so David Enstrom. It'd be his second of the tournament, but we'll take another look.
Well, pictures can tell the story here. So the shot comes in. So Edstrom's stick is there. Might have gone off the outside of his skate.
Right skate.
Skipped up. We can see a little bit better there. Yeah.
Sump in the corner. Velocity up to the point for Mueller. Played across for Buxer's shot. Thought that might have went high and out of play, but play continues. Kostadinsky and Willander working hard for Sweden below the goal line. Chip to center ice. Bosecker's back for Germany. And Sagadin watching him. Under 7 to go here in the third. Here is Sumpf. Good pace. Brings it in. Sumpf on the puck. Weak backhand. Missed the mark. Bosecker drives it right back in. Rukdaschel taken out of the play. Laid back for Landon. Landon at center ice. Works it in for Sweden. There's Fox up ahead for Rukdaschel. All the way down to the goalie. It's Elam. Landon around the boards. Under 6 minutes to go as Bicker tried to slash at it one-handed. Puck bouncing far boards. Elliot Stahlberg trying to chip it free. Unger Sorum. Nice little delivery. Up for Enstrom. Who's been given credit with a goal. The only goal. David Enstrom here in this third period on the power play. Panoha chips it up the ice. Pull works it around Sandin Pellikka. He recovers. Lindstein up the boards. Stenberg cutting in. Wrist shot. He was looking high corner and couldn't convert. So it's David Enstrom making it a 1-0 contest.
Join the fans of Canada's game across the country and around the world and be a Hockey Canada insider. Receive news and features about Team Canada, events, promotions, and much more. Sign up at hockeycanada.ca/insider.
Buying a new air conditioner to avoid the summer rush is smart, but buying a new one during the Reliance Early Bird Sale is even smarter. Because right now, you can get 20% off the regular price of our featured AC. So if you want to save big, call on Reliance.
With Insalatissime Rio Mare, eating well Italian style is easy. Prime quality Rio Mare tuna, selected legumes and vegetables, many delicious recipes to enjoy anywhere. Insalatissime Rio Mare, real Italian taste.
Nasal irrigation works. Navage makes it easy.
You need to clean that stuff out of your nose.
Navage uses powered suction to help flush out allergens, mucus, and germs.
I love this thing.
It's nice to breathe.
Navage, clean nose, healthy life.
Well, when you score a goal scorers usually know. And we saw from the celebration from Otto Stenberg, you thought he scored it, but we had a replay, a couple looks, and the double-eye Jeff suggesting it is Edstrom, so we'll go with that. They'll take it regardless. It was a long time coming. Late stages on the power play in that third period for a 1-0 Sweden lead with 5:24 to go.
Well, if this game can hold up with respect to Sweden not giving up a goal here in the last 5:25. That'll be the third shutout in 4 games for Sweden in the group play.
And you speak of the man Noah Erlin, who's been fantastic for Sweden in net. One of the top save percentages in the tournament. And yes, Team Canada, some interested spectators watching on. Colby Barlow, the captain, as well. Cam Allen as Team Canada. At 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll take on Czechia. That's right here on TSN. As we'll have you covered, that's a critical game for group play here to determine Team Canada's partner in the quarterfinals. It's always that one game, Craig, and we've seen it. I remember a tight one versus Czechia. That was in Slovakia a few years ago. Lost that one. Last year it was Joakim Kemmel, the hat trick for Finland versus Canada. Such a critical game.
I think it's real simple for Team Canada. You win, you get Switzerland in the quarterfinal. You lose, you get Finland. Now, you get a chance to get the opponent, and there's nobody picking Finland. So this game becomes a real, obviously important for Team Canada, but also with what's at stake.
And you mentioned Switzerland, USA leading Switzerland 4-0 over in Basel in the other group. As Nico Pertu, you saw, had to get some work done on his mask. Under 5 to go here in this third period. Elias Pule sends the puck to center ice. Big body check landed on Brandel. Borschfall picks up the puck for Sweden up that left wing. He shoots it in. Pertu out to play it. He'll deliver to the near boards. Stallberg keeps it in. Hit by Brandel. Brandel up the left side. Enstrom. And it looked to be offside Sweden, but play continues. Enstrom. Vincents took it away. Vincents pinned by Kostadinsky. Chip back into Team Germany territory. As Wahlberg was on the forecheck. Sent down the ice, and Thielen will play it. Lindstein. Nice little pop pass back to the captain. Stenberg fires it in. In comes Wahlberg. Wahlberg, a little bit of space, cutting in, hits the trailer. Lindstein. Vincent so tripped him up, and Vincent is going to the box. And another power play here for Sweden, late stages of the hockey game.
Two things here. Theo Lindstein jumps into the play here, but then he also gains body position, and you can see where the stick comes in there to draw the penalty. Really good play. And we know that Axel Landon will play physical, and right there, just talk about taking Brandel right out of the play. You better be aware of Axel Landon when he's on the ice. He plays hard. I had the opportunity to watch Kevin Bieksa playing junior hockey before he went to Bowling Green, then at Bowling Green. And obviously we know that Kevin went on to have a very solid career in the NHL. That's who Axel Landon reminds me of. He plays with that type of enthusiasm, and you know, he's gonna let you know that I'm here, and you're gonna put some body checks on you.
So a power play goal in this third period from David Edstrom, and another opportunity here for Sweden. They'll get things set up. Otto Stenberg. Willander. Towards the net. Score! Edstrom again. Maybe the tip in front. And did he get a touch for a second power play goal? Regardless, it's 2-0 off the point shot from Tom Willander.
Again, quick along the ice. And, you know, the good play by Theo Lindstein leads to the penalty, but then Stenberg with a little drive, and now Willander just moves and just quickly. Yeah, Edstrom never touched it. Yeah, I don't think that Edstrom ever touched it. That went right on the inside of the post. It's a Willander goal. So Willander with 1-1 here. He had the assist on the first goal, and now the one to probably leave no doubt for Sweden.
2 power play goals. Late stages here of this third period. 2-0 Sweden. Hildebrand brings it in for Germany. Wrist shot stopped, bobbled and handled by Melker Thielen. Second goal of the tournament for Tom Willander. And you... Great to welcome in the viewers that are watching the United States and Switzerland. Brian Lutrick, Craig Button with you here in Ajoie. And 2 late power play goals in the third period by Sweden. A 2-0 advantage. Goals by David Enstrom. And then Tom Willander, his second of the tournament. The blue liner, a little bit of insurance here in the third period as Sweden will win the group. Germany will play in that relegation contest. Later on today, our next game, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time, it'll be Canada taking on Czechia.
Good screen here. And as Edstrom is moving into the sideline of Pertu, Willander is moving, and just that quick shot, just moving and then shooting all in the same motion. Nicely done in front of the net and the shot.
And kind of puts a bow in your story, Craig. We started the broadcast talking about Sweden, their defenders. Willander, Sandin Pellikka, and Lindstein, all of them with strong games again. Puck battle in the corner. 2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Can Germany snap the shutout bid as Mayer towards the net? Blocker stop, and that's out of play.
Yeah, when you look at Axel Sandin Pellikka, Theo Lindstein, and Tommy Willander, like, every critical situation they're in, power play, penalty kill, they defend well, they move up the ice. I mean, Theo Lindstein in the offensive zone jumps, creates an advantage, then draws the penalty, and just like that, it's 2-0 with Willander getting the goal. And with the loss of Albert Wickman, which is a significant loss for Sweden, their minutes are going to be a little bit higher. Who's ever playing with Willander, is going to have to, be a steady presence out there. And Wielander's going to also have to be aware that he doesn't have the same comfort zone with Wickman being out. But good players adjust, and good players understand what the situations are, what the challenges are. That trio of defensemen are really impressive.
So net empty, as you saw, Nico Pertu. After the timeout by Germany and Alexander Duk. Extra attacker out. Down 2-0. Christian Kostadinski's gotten some more ice time. We talked about the injuries and how you have to adjust in tournaments like this with the injuries. Stroutman throws it in deep for Bicker. Bicker colliding with his own teammate. Flip to center ice, bouncing puck. In pursuit is Kangas. No icing. Kangas chasing after Sumpf, who will wind up the speed. Julius Sumpf still with it. He'll throw it to the boards. Sumpf in the corner. Tries to play to the point. Picked up there by Kevin Bicker. To the far point. Bouncing around. Noel Nord for Kangas. Empty net. Kangas in. Scores. There is the game sealer. Gustav Kangas, 3-0 Sweden. They will finish up group play undefeated.
Gustav Kangas was fully deserving of getting a goal in this game. He had a really strong game. Penalty killing, we saw him with chances. We saw him set up some nice plays. And the saying, Brian, you play the game the right way and you'll get rewarded. I think it applies definitely here to Gustav Kangas. Not only that, Brian, they gave up 3 goals in 4 games, all of them to Slovakia.
Sweden, perfect, Craig, in group play at this tournament for the first time since 2012. They're trying to become the first nation to go back-to-back winning goals since the United States in 2014 in Finland and 2015 right here in Switzerland. Minute 40 remaining in the game. 3-0 Sweden. Segadin. Watched by Holman.
Shocking that they won in 2014 with a center ice of Jack Eichel, Austin Matthews, and Dylan Larkin.
Pretty good players, Craig.
Oh.
Pretty good players. And the next year, they were led by Austin Matthews in Switzerland. Matthew Tkachuk, Colin White had the golden goal that year in 2015. Yakovlev tries to chip around Sandin Pellikka. Fisher in pursuit. It's slung up very quickly. Stallberg drops. Segadin right on, and Pair 2 makes the stop. Under a minute to go here in Ajoie.
Yeah, Matthews had the back-to-back gold medals because he was a year younger than everybody in Finland in 2014, and then he was the headliner in 2015.
Was Kyle Connor on that 2014 team too?
Yes,
no,
he was.
So that was. Jeez.
Noah Hannafin. Yeah, not a bad team. I mean, just think about, your center ice is Eichel, Matthews, and Larkin.
Unger Sorum shoots it in right to pair 2. He'll play it into the corner. Unger Sorum took that away. 35 seconds remaining. Be a day off for Sweden tomorrow. Quarterfinals will get going on Thursday. As the number 1 seed, Sweden stays here in Ajoie. They look very comfortable in this building. Super intimate building, home to HC Ajoie, a Swiss pro team. Ajoie's won 3 Swiss League championships, 92, 2016, and in 2021. Quick shot, handled by pair 2 off the draw. 20 seconds remaining. Flip down to Thielen. Played up the right side as Sweden trying to kill the clock. The crowd helping us count down here in Ajoie. As Team Sweden, perfect, undefeated in group play, and that big smile, why not? A shutout for Melker Thielen.